So our next guest is Yasemin Kayabay, whose teacher we hosted like an hour ago. Hello, Yasemin. Welcome to our broadcast.
Hello, thank you so much.
So you are currently in Zurich, right?
Yes, I'm studying in Tanz Academy Zurich in Switzerland now. This week is my holiday, so I have like a light schedule and
Oh, that's great because Alia had very limited time. So, but I mean, of course, unfortunately, I mean, we are not going to have too much time to talk about. So, I would like to get as much from you as possible. So, you are like one of the star students from Mimar Sinan like conservatory, and indeed, I watched you in one of the end of the year like galas. So, can you tell us about your time in Myanmar, Sinan, and the ballet competitions that you participated and your current school, like your journey?
um in like in conservatory, my class teacher was Işıl Konya Alataş, and I feel really so lucky that I was her student. Like she gave me the opportunity to experience competitions. It was an amazing opportunity. And I have always loved my time in conservatory. The studios were always open to practice. I remember after classes I was spending my time in studios every evening. I miss especially the rehearsals and performances, and being on the stage. The end of the year performances was so nice. And when I was 11, my school decided to send me to the Tallinn International Ballet Competition in Estonia. And there, as a youngest competee, I won the prize and some scholarships. My school's like Tanz Academy's director, Mr. Oliver Matz, was there too, and he gave me a scholarship that time, like a short time scholarship. And now I realize that actually my first ballet competition was my ballet education's one of the most important moments. And then after I also joined Italy, YGP, and Barcelona, and won some prizes.
Which competition was that in the picture?
YGP, like Youth America Grand Prix. It's a very big competition, I think, and it was very great experience. It was such a great experience, and just the rehearsals itself were already very precious and memorable for the competitions. Like the preparation time, it was so nice. And like here, this picture, like for my first ballet competition, my teacher Gökçe Sönmemiş, that you just did interview, choreographed my piece called Lullaby. You can see in this picture. And last year, I allowed working with Ebru Cansız for my contemporary choreography, Inner Voice. It was so special for me. And I won third place in the YGP. Like, it was so nice. And of course, I was very, very excited. But after you go on the stage, everything stops and you just enjoy dancing. Also, I think it's very important to not compare yourself with others so much. Then you're not stressed and you just concentrate on yourself.
Can you also like mention about your like school, like how are you enjoying so far? And like during the pandemic, like did you have like face-to-face classes? How was your experience, and how do you motivate yourself in these times? And you got some love from Mert Kayabay by the
I know like it has been very hard for everyone around the world to stay motivated in these difficult times, like with COVID. Like, but like everyone find a way somehow. In the beginning, I had classes with my conservatory, Mimar Sinan, in the beginning of the pandemic. We tried our best with Zoom classes, always working at home. And I think it's really important to remember the things you enjoy doing and use your free time with the things that will help you in any part of your life in the future, because somehow, like, hopefully this extreme situation will finish soon and we will all be back to our like ordinary life routine. Like, also my sister just started conservatory and unfortunately they are still training at home, like in Turkey, but they're trying their best in staying at home. And like in Switzerland, it's, I think, a little bit easier right now, the situation. So we can, like, I'm very lucky that like I can continue in the studios. And yeah, it's very nice here. I'm very lucky that I can continue like dancing in the studios because it's like very hard times now.
Yeah, like I always hear like good things about you from your teachers. Like I am wondering, like what is your career aspirations? Like where do you want to work after school?
Uh, my dream company is like for sure Royal Ballet. I really want to dance there, like in the company. Like I'm working and practicing very hard, and I really hope that I will achieve my goal to work and dance there in the future for my ballet career. But also just any company that I'll be happy, and like maybe Dutch National, and I don't know, just but the Royal Ballet is my like top.
And another question about your dream role. And can you talk about your like strength in terms of like ballet step? Like what is the most comfortable step that you are having?
uh, like I like turns and some like energetic movements like that, and also the movements that I can express my feelings with. Like I really love acting. Like I would like to dance like any role. Any role is fine, but like Don Quixote, maybe like Kitri, or like some with some jumps and like little actions, and maybe also Aurora from Sleeping Beauty, and Nikia as well. Like a lot of also Swan Lake.
Yeah. Like all the major like classical
Yeah,
roles,
yeah.
and I'm sure that you would be fantastic, and we will be watching your journey like closely, and you are like we are all like proud of you, and we will follow your career. Thank you very much for
Thank you
being
so
with us
much.
today.
Thank you so
Uh,
much.
Happy Work Dance Day. Goodbye.
Happy Valentine's Day.
And another good wishes from you, from a lot of people.